Hello, this is Brian Hegney, instructor of Game and Interactive Media Design here at High Point University. This next video is going to look at adding a little more audio to the track A2, your audio 2 track. And this is if you want to get clever, and if you want to add a little bit, something special. So let's go ahead and take a look at our Premiere project as it is. The class project, basically. And this should look familiar to you. I am going to download, you know what I want? I really want a lion roar when this is starting up. Okay? But I don't have a lion roar, so I'm going to go look for one. Guess what? I'm going to go to our High Point. I'm going to go to our High Point Blackboard site. Sign in. I'm going to go to courses, current courses, 11.12.01. If you're in 11.12.03, this will be the same thing. Down under resources in my, let me go ahead and make this a little bigger. Under resources here, I have a link to Freesound.org. I love Freesound.org. It is free. You do have to sign up for it. I have never gotten spam from them. I never hear from them at all. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Oh, here's a question. Do I actually remember my login? Let's see. Awesome. Yeah, I remembered it, and I did it on the first try. Ooh, there's a blog, Recording Foley for Beginners on a Budget. Oh, that sounds really cool. I just want to look at that real quick. Ooh, equipment. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay. What I want to do is enter a little search into the search bar. So I'm going to type in lion and hit enter. Maybe lion roar? Yeah, there's a few more. Oh, here's one, 6 seconds. You can see how long they are. This one's 3 minutes. Nope, not gonna like it. Oh, here's a cool one because this is funny. An angry lion created by layering 3 coughs from Freesound.org. And then, of course, edited with Audacity. Let's play it. Kind of cool. Obviously going to skip the minute 33, 36 seconds. Here's a 3 second, or 0.3. Oh, that's 3 seconds. Yeah. What's this one? Nope. Okay, so I'm going to download both of these. This lion roar here and this lion roar here. I'm going to right-click, open in a new tab. And I'm going to right-click, open in a new tab, the other one that I want. Clicky, clicky. And because I've logged in, I can download this. Download. And I'm going to download it into Lion King Rises into a new folder called SFX. I'm going to keep it like that. Save. Yeah. I'm going to go to the next one. This is the other one, M4A. Download it. Also in SFX. Save. And then I'm going to go back to my Premiere. And I'm going to choose New Bin. No, I'm not. I'm going to double-click in here in a space, and you'll see why. I don't have an SFX bin, so I'm going to double-click in this little space, my project panel, and find where I created that SFX folder, and I'm going to click this button here, Import Folder. It's a nice way to import an entire folder that has a whole bunch of stuff in it. And you'll see it creates an SFX bin. Error message. Oh no, this one is not supported. I was hoping that was not the case. Let me think for a minute. So what it's saying is this one is a FLAC file and it is not being nice. So I think I just won't use it. There's a way I would use it, but I don't want to put that on you to do that. Single roar. Yeah, let's do that one. It's a wave file. I know we can do a wave, and I will download it into SFX. Yay. Good job. I'm going to import that back into here, and that would be this one. Okay. Yay. And so now I have these two hanging out in my SFX bin, and I can just drag them from here into my audio 2. There we go. And so what I want this to happen, though, I'm not just going to drag it in willy-nilly and not care where it's going to live. I'm going to drag this one in here, too. See how long that is. What I want is for one of them, I want it to start right when that bright flash happens, right? So I'm going to, let's see, make this a little bit smaller. I'm going to free up a lot of my space in my visual here in my video portion by left-clicking and dragging this down. Can I do that? No, of course not. I'm going to left-click where my video and audio are separated and drag this up because I actually don't need a lot of my video. I really want to focus on my audio. And so I'm going to make both my audio 1 and my audio 2 tracks much bigger. There we go. And I'm going to start this audio right here. I'm going to go ahead and tap M. Right now I'm going to deselect every clip I have. Place my playhead right where this the video starts showing this little bump, and I'm going to tap the M key. What that does is that creates a marker in my timeline. Okay. Now that's decent, or I could have clicked the Lion King video that is actually playing that little bright thing and tap M, and that would have created a marker right here in the video clip. Now, why would I do that? Why do I care? Because if I ever move this video clip, well, look which marker actually makes more sense, right? So there's no right way to do this. There's no wrong way to do this. But right now, this marker here is showing me where the white splotch starts to happen. And this marker is now not important because it has nothing to do with what I originally placed it there for. So it's up to you where you want to put your markers, how you want to keep track of your markers. I'm going to click on my video to make a marker at the beginning. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn this, I'm going to double click this so that I can see these markers in the source monitor. And I'm going to, well, I could do it a couple ways. I could right-click this marker here and say Edit Marker. And that's right-clicking it in the source monitor. And I can change the duration to be a little bit longer. Say OK. And now I can drag this marker. Now it has duration. And so now I know that this marker, come on, should stop right here. Now this marker is now displayed in my video clip and should show me more or less how long this this roar should be. And so what I'm going to do is trim my roar to that marker. Now there's no fade in and fade out here, so let's listen to it and see what happens. It does fade in pretty well because that was already designed into the roar of the lion. Let me turn that up a little bit. But it doesn't fade out. And so the last thing I'm going to show, or one of the last things I'm going to show, is your own fade out. And so for here, that fade out is in the Effects tab. Now, if you don't see the Effects tab here, it could be because you have too many of these tabs open. I'm going to go ahead and click any bin. See, I have bin SFX, bin JPEGs, bin videos. These are going to open every single time you go into a new bin. It's just going to keep opening bins up as tabs. So I'm going to go ahead and say close panel. I can close panel to close any of these little tabs. Bin videos. Okay. I'm not going to close my project mashup or my project panel. And now I can see effects right here. But if you couldn't see effects in this part of your, this lower left quadrant, because you have so many tabs open, you can click this series of right-facing arrows, and you can find the effects panel there. Okay, this is an audio transition, so I'm going to click on my audio transitions, and I'm going to double-click crossfade and just drag any of these crossfades onto the right side here, and that adds a crossfade, and now it crossfades pretty well, actually. I don't need to really change that up. Nice. And the next thing I'm going to do is add another lion roar right here. And I'm just going to do that really quickly. You don't need to see me do that a second time because you already know how to do it. I'm just going to pause it for a moment. Okay, and so now I've added a second, you can see I've added a second marker here called Lion Roar 2. And when I play that now, see, one is a little bit deeper than the other one. And notice I didn't feel I needed to add a crossfade at the end of here. And I did actually let that roar come out a little bit after the marker actually showed. One last thing about markers is, notice I still have this marker up here and I want to get rid of it. I could right-click on that marker and say, where are you? Oh, clear selected marker. There it is. And it will delete that from my project. If you want to look for markers, I can click here and find my markers panel. It will snap to it. Now, by default, it'll show none. There is a little checkbox under the markers hamburger button, and you could say show all clip markers in sequence, and it will show every marker I've added. This is where having names and kind of details about the markers is going to come in handy, where you can kind of look for what all of these markers are, right? Sitting applesauce style, yay. The other thing you'll note, if I click anywhere in here, you'll see all of the markers. So now, on the other hand, if I click that hamburger button and I uncheck show all markers in sequence, it will look like I have no markers, but if I click on any of the clips, it will show me all of the markers associated with those clips. Okay, so that's how you use the markers tab. Great. In the next video, I want to show you another way of editing content in case you're having issues with creating subclips. So I will see you then. Bye!